mean, I'm just now like getting even with sea level and understand what the fuck's going on in the world. To be honest, I kind of thought he was trying to test me a little bit. I was just looking like, why is the boat sitting there and not coming towards us? We're sitting here in a little ass dinghy in the ocean, which I don't know, ocean bay, whatever it is. That I feel great because you know, like, look, it's a different experience. You always got to test yourself, and you find yourself in situations where you're not familiar with, and you make it through it, right? You learn something, you teach yourself something, and you know, I'm here.
It was life changing. I really feel like I'll never be the same now. I'll never have the same respect for dry land as I did before I got on this boat. Because it's almost like when you're away from something, you never really appreciate something until you can't go back to it when you want. Yeah. And it was fun.
The anchor got caught, so we were a little worried for them. And, you know, it was raining or cold. And we only had one guy who knew what he was doing.
Well, you know, you always know when you go out, things can happen. What you don't want to do is panic and freak out. And it's not going to help anyone. So you just got to try to keep a clean mind and go for it. And I tried, and I think it worked out pretty good. I mean, we're back here, right?
It got a little rough, and then the third trip back, Captain Stubing over here decided that I wasn't going fast enough. So he said that to crank up the throttle, and I told him that if I did, I'd have engine problems to suck in water. He says, you know, being Tony, he said, just crank it up. So we opened it up, we went about 50, 60 meters, and done. Just couldn't get it going. So it was paddle time. I wish we had something on the boat to record a conversation, because it got a little heated between us as far as him telling me to roll into the current and or not into the current and where to go. But it's always easier for someone who's not doing what you're doing to tell you how to do it. And you know, that's where we butt heads a little bit.
I can't believe the ungrateful, subversive, egomaniacs I've surrounded myself with. It's incredible. Listen, I admit that I'm no engine expert, but I expected that engine to perform properly. And as far as rowing, you gotta row. You can't row upwind. You can't do it. Not in strong wind. You gotta row laterally. So you a lot of bullshit's coming out of your mouth.
So now I'm the asshole.
Yes, exactly.
I enjoyed that moment. Yeah, that was great. You know, wind through my long hair, I definitely felt, okay, this is it. You know, I'm the captain. This is what I've been waiting for. So it was a short-lived moment, but I think that's the way it should be. I mean, I should not be the second guy on board. I think I should be the captain.
You should be the captain? You wouldn't even be on a sailboat if it wasn't for me. I taught you almost everything you knew about sailing. Then you went to Hawaii and you learned more. And you're telling me that you should be captain?
Yeah.
You got a lot of balls.
That's the way it is, man. I didn't even know what a bilge was, man. I had to explain what a bilge was.
I know what a bilge was. I didn't know the orange isn't a word. Big deal. You're not captain material yet, right? And you're not going to be the captain of Spasmo, because she's my boat.